safe for now.
Yeah, they all went that way, so yeah. Hi, what are you protesting today?
Well, we're here to protest the giving permits to a rich Canadian guy who wants to take more water out of our aquifer during this drought than the whole city of Ocala uses in a single day. So we would like to save our water during this water crisis and not give any more consumptive use permits.
What does your sign say? Let me look at it. There it is. Trying to get it here.
The sign says "Save our water,"
Oh,
and it's all about the base of our economy in Florida.
Great.
Saving Silver Springs for one of the biggest tourism draws. Silver Springs is dying.
Where are we right now?
I'm sorry?
Where are we right now?
We are at the University of Florida IFAS Plant Science Research and Education Unit, where the man whose name is on the marquee up there on the sign is the person who donated millions of dollars to this facility.
Frank Stronach?
Yeah.
See if I can get it closed in. What's the sound coming on that we hear in the background?
Well, they're having this big ceremony up there. They're having a big ribbon cutting ceremony.
Okay. I'll back it up. So what are they cutting a ribbon about?
I don't know the details. I think they're celebrating this large development that is going to be going in, that is going to drill
A large development?
large development for a huge ranch and slaughterhouse.
Okay.
That they're going to build, and they're going to drill 134 new wells into our Florida aquifer.
I think I'll go over there now and see if I can find. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Boy, that's a nice pavilion.
We're from Orange Lake.
Yeah.
Right in this neighborhood.
Kind of hard to call it Orange Lake, isn't it?
Exactly.
Orange Prairie.
Yeah.
No more cows! 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 Save that water! Save that water! I got the water Save that water! Save that water! Save our water! Save that water now! Save our water! Save our water! Save our water! Save our water! Let's play it again!
Swanee River! Play Swanee!
I'd be happy to email you with the
Okay, this is a map, and it shows what?
The Adena Springs Ranch in Marion County, and it's about 30,000 acres, and it's sort of surrounds Fort McCoy. And then he just bought another property up here.
That's Stronach, the guy.
Frank Stronach.
Yeah.
And this is 316, Highway 316, and Highway 315. And Silver Springs is down here. This is in the Silver Springs spring shed. And why we're out here today is we're concerned about the quality and the quantity of the water that's in the springs, especially in particular Silver Springs. So this, he wants to pump over 13 million gallons of water per day. Frank Stronach bought about 30,000 acres surrounding Fort McCoy, and he wants to pump over 13 million gallons of water from the aquifer per day to irrigate pasture. He's cutting down all the trees now and clearing it out, and he wants to irrigate, he says, approximately 10,000 acres of pasture. And these wells are all in the Silver Springs spring shed. And Silver Springs is extremely compromised now. It's at its lowest point in history. Less than, it's a little over 200 million gallons a day that's coming out, and on average it used to be just recently 500 million gallons a day. So this Silver Springs is very compromised. It's got a lot of nitrate poisoning. Manure from 30,000 cattle will increase the nitrate levels by, off the chart, a lot. I don't know the exact numbers. So we're out here. Frank Stronach donated $1.5 million to the IFAS.
Yeah, I got it.
And the Marion County Commissioners were all supposed to come out today. The Commissioners ended their meeting early so they could come out, and then they're supposed to reconvene at 1 o'clock.
So did they come? Did the commissioners come?
They said they were. We got approval from the county commissioners, Marion County Commissioners, to hold this protest, peaceful protest. And so they know we're here. If a lot of cars went in, and we can't tell who's in them.
Did you help organize the protest? Along with...
I did, actually. I was at an event at the Hippodrome, and we were talking about this issue with Bob Knight, who's with the Springs Institute. And I mentioned this event that was coming up, and that I thought it was odd that the county commissioners were ending their meeting early so they could come out here. And somebody in the audience said, well, I know who said it, said, let's have a protest. And a couple other people said, yeah, let's have a protest. So I said, okay. So I took down a few names at the end of the event and put my ideas together and sent it out, and it just spread like wildfire through email and on Facebook. Right.
Great. Okay, and then that Bob guy, he has already left.
Right.
And you've got a display with water, and what is this right here on the card?
This is a picture from Silver Springs. Just has some information on the back here.
Okay.
Now, Karen Allers hired Southern Legal Counsel to represent her in litigation proceedings to help stop this permit from being approved. It's too much water. We're in the worst drought we've had since 1931, and they keep giving out more and more consumptive use permits for millions and millions of dollars, or dollars. They get dollars.
Noonan's Lake is almost dried up.
Right. Our lakes are drying up. The creeks are drying up. I have 4 properties on 3 lakes. 2 of them have dried up. They've never been dry before.
Does some of these permits contribute to that, you think?
Well, the water management districts won't admit publicly that the billions of gallons that are withdrawn in Florida every day are affecting the groundwater levels. They won't come out and admit that. But the science doesn't add up. And it's never, the withdrawals are on these levels have never happened before.
Now,
there's more and more every day.
Besides profit on this cow raising of beef, is there any good thing that it helps? If is there a reason that he thought they needed grass-fed beef down here, more of that?
Well, his proposal is to raise grass-fed beef that are finished here, not shipped out west to finishing lots, and they're not supposed to have the growth hormones and all of that stuff.
So that's the positive side. It doesn't have growth hormones.
Right.
But what do you see about all that? Would you rather is there a need for what he's doing, but maybe not here because of our drought?
Well, I look at it like this. We have record low levels in the aquifer, and we're not getting the rainfall to replenish it. We have a huge rainfall deficit. So to me, it's like if you have a bank account and you're signing checks, like handing out the consumptive use permits, signing checks, handing it out, and you're not putting any more money in that account, you're writing bad checks. They're giving away all of our water, that's for the common good, so they can make a profit. And like with the cattle, the nitrates are going to have a huge impact. If his goal is to have 30,000 cattle.
What will the nitrates do?
It pollutes the groundwater.
Okay, so that affects our groundwater even worse.
It turns the springs green. The springs are filling up with algae. Silver Springs, I was out there yesterday, and you can't see the boil from the spring anymore. It looks like the river's not even flowing.
What's a boil?
At a spring, how the water comes up and you look at the surface and it looks like sort of like water boiling.
Bubbling. So that's not there anymore.
Right. And the river used to be gin clear, as clear as this. And now it has a green tinge that's just,
Are you a
terrible.
science person or a person that works in the sciences?
I'm not. I have my captain's license and I do tours, and I've been going on the rivers for quite a few years. I'm a Florida native.
Great. Oh, you give tours on rivers.
Right. I've seen the river change over the years, and just in 1 year, the change is drastic. Really? It's huge.
Then I can. Let me see
this.
Yeah, but then you fill up aquifer.
This is a website that we put together. We're not a formal organization. We don't have. We don't sell T-shirts, and we don't take membership fees. We put together an information website. It's like one-stop shopping. If you want to get involved in the Adena issue, you can go on there. You can sign a petition. You can see this map is on there, and you click on the map, and it goes to this paragraph. You click where it says "click here," and it goes right to the comment page on St. John's Water Management District.
Are many of the people here people who live in the area who are concerned about their water, and also people who are interested in, like you would be, you're part of the people that work, depends on there being a clean waters and part of the tourism
and flowing
industry.
springs. A lot of the springs have dried up and they're actually reversing flow.
Part of the tourism industry in a way, which Florida is known for, and that's what that picture is representative of.
Right. Yeah.
They're known for that. For that. Silver Springs. That's very famous since the 40s, right?
And this banner here that's a picture from Bill Belleville. I don't know if you can get it that number. That's right.
Thanks a lot. And you're from this area?
Citizen of Fort McCoy,
And
right near the school. We fought the landfill that was going to be on the road to our house that would have surely contaminated the rivers and the springs and the Ocala. Then we fought the military training base that was going to be 5 miles north of us. It was just about 2 or 3 years ago.
okay.
And now we're fighting this.